That keeps the most blood off my hands.
It does.
However, what I am conflicted on is whether or not I do want the power used. A 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that basically, if I've been going back and forth a lot, and if I lean that I absolutely want it not used, then the only people who can win are Claire and Dia, which is like not great because then the videos change. But so I have to weigh basically, would I rather have nominations change, or would I rather have the power still in use? Is what these bets did. So that was a factor I thought on the bet. So I was like, well, obviously, like we just talked about,
Correct.
Everyone's going to bet the nominees.
Correct.
And at first I was like, well, let me hedge my bet against somebody who probably won't use it the way I want them to. So, for me, when I was like, nobody's betting on the other nominees, I was like, it basically created a situation where literally now I have to choose between, well, I don't have to choose because we still have to see how it plays out. We have no idea. But assuming it will create a difference. There's no scenario now where the power is used and I don't have to make noms.
Correct.
So,
because like the weirdest thing for you is that if you win, a nom comes down.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Well, if I win, yes, exactly.
Correct.
Yes. So, I'm kind of like, I feel like there is an aspect of you guys winning and Nam saying the same, but I think that also I am leaning towards Nam saying the same for the purposes of blood, but then purposes of strategy, I'm still uncertain. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'd say that the order for me is still going to be me, but then after that, I think that I have to after that I have to decide if I want the powers off the board or not. Because right now I feel like I'm in the situation where it 100%, not 100%, if it gets used this week,
if the power gets used,
I get to influence it. This is the last time, not last time. I 100% get to have a role.
A role.
In it being used, or not used, but in it being one. In it being off, basically I have some sort of effect on how it is used / not used. Next week, if it's still here,